Now at Target, there's a lot of great people who work there, okay? But we've all been to a department store where there's been some bad people. And they say, "Excuse me, sir, could you direct me to the bathroom?" And they go, "Yeah, it's over there." "Excuse me, sir, how much is this DVD?" It's on the label. "Sir, could you tell me where I can find books?" "In the book section." Just that kind of crap. And I was guilty of doing that. So I would get to work on time. I would leave right on time. And then basically you have to go on break. But I realized they didn't clock in or out. You just go on break. You're supposed to take a 30-minute break. Break's supposed to be at 12:30. You break till 1. I would go on break at 12:15, and I would stay on break till 1 because no one checked. And I figured I'd get paid the same if I'm on break. And then, because I had been there for a long period of time, I started asking for a raise. "No, I've been here for 3 months. I've never missed a day. Could you pay me more?" And the boss is almost incensed. "You mean that you do less than expected, but because you've just shown up, you're asking for a raise?" So I thought, my boss is a jerk. Then I read this book, and it occurred to me that my job is to over-deliver. And so I thought, well, okay. And I literally did this. Grab the apple, grab the book, put it back. Grab the apple, book, put it back. Okay, I'm not even working in that section, but I can clean up this. Hey, the makeup's messed up. I'll clean that up. I'll move this. I'll organize this. And then when I got done with my job, "Hey, Tara, can I do anything else to help?" And Tara's like, "Yeah, you want to help clean the bathroom?" "Sure, I love bathrooms. Let's go." Cleaning. One day a guy comes in. His name's Todd Starkey. And Todd Starkey says, "I'm looking for a camera for my wife." And I said, "Oh, really? What kind of camera?" He says, "Well, just something for my wife, something." I said, "Well, do you have a certain model?" "Yes, I want this one." And I said, "Well, what are your goals? And, do you want to edit it?" And I asked him all these questions, and he says, I said, "Well, Todd, based upon what you told me," I used his first name, "Todd, based upon what you told me," I would have never done that before, "I don't think you should buy this camera because this camera is, it's overpriced, has too many features. Your wife wouldn't use it. What you really need is this one. It's a better fit. It offers more flexibility. It's easier to work with. This is the one I recommend." And he's like, he looks at me, and I'll never forget, he looks at me and he says, "Why do you work here?" And I said, "Well, I have a mobile entertainment company. I'm trying to grow it, and I'm working here just so I can provide for my, trying to earn some money until I can get this off the ground." And he says, "I'm the head of recruitment for Tax and Accounting Software Corporation, and we're looking for some interns in the accounting department. Are you in college?" And I was dishonest, and I apologize, Todd, but it worked out. But I said, "I just got kicked out of college, basically." And I think I just got kicked out or was almost getting kicked out. And I said, yeah, love college." And he said, "Are you studying accounting?" "Yeah, oh yeah, accounting, love accounting. That's my passion." Well, anyway, I ended up finding out that I ended up getting an internship there. And I brought that principle of over-delivering to the internship. I got promoted. It was amazing. And that's how Tim Redmond, who's on our Thrive team, that's how I ended up getting connected to him, sort of. But the whole concept is, by over-delivering at Target, I created an opportunity.
Yep. And I think the moral of that story and the big thing to remember is that you don't just wait to over-deliver when you have a business. If you're out there and you're thinking, I'll do that one day, but really, if you don't do it now with what you have, you've got to do it with what you have now, regardless of what it is that you have. If you do it with what you have, even if what you have you don't love, but you do it right now with what you have, it will give you greater opportunity in the future to do. And then you continue to do it with what you have. But if you think, I work at Target or I work at Applebee's, I'm not going to do that now. I'm just working for the man. You'll never get to the next level. You've got to do right now with what you got.
Be diligent in the small things, and you'll get some big things.
Yep.
Now, the other thing I want to bring up here is that it seems like in business, greed is also this inability to delay gratification. You work at a job. I see a ton of people do this. Have I done this? Yeah, I don't do it anymore. But people will get a tax refund, and before the money's even here, they're like, "I'm going to buy a TV." As soon as the refund's here, before the refund even gets to their door, they say, "I'm going to go buy a car with that." And there's commercials that advertise, "Take that tax refund and buy a car." And as soon as they get money, a bonus of any kind, they just immediately spend it on the next thing.
Yeah.
How have you been able to delay gratification and fight that need to be greedy?
Simple planning. You simply have a plan. And you have a spending plan, a savings plan, and a giving plan.
Spending?
Spending, saving, and giving.
Okay.
You just have plans for each of those, and you will squash that impulse. You'll squash that like immediate gratification thing that always takes over. If you don't have a plan, it'll always be the thing that comes straight to the front.
How much of your income do you save as a percentage? If you bring in $1 of income, how much do you try to set aside?
This might be contrary to a lot of good stuff, but I don't really go off of percentages. I have a certain amount that I have in my in my spending plan and giving plan, and then because I don't make the same amount every month, the rest of it goes to, I know that on a minimum what I'm going to make each month, and I know that if I stay in my lifestyle just sticks right here within this per month type of thing, then I will be able to save the rest. And that gives me that motivation to not cap off. So I have multiple things that I could make money with and save that stuff.